It is your fault that you scroll. And if you don't stop blaming the faults of the companies, the algorithms, your phone, if you don't stop doing that, you're going to continue to scroll. I went through the exact same thing that you went through, blaming other things, externals, right? I remember vividly, I was researching like how much money these companies spend. By the way, it's billions of dollars on keeping your attention hooked and frying your dopamine. I remember I spent so much time researching that. And yet, it never helped me, right? I remember 3 years ago, I was researching all this stuff, learning about dopamine and everything, but I watched tons of videos and none of them helped me. It's because I didn't take accountability for the fact that I chose to scroll. Because the thing is, I'm not going to delve into all of that information about dopamine and algorithms and everything. Because to be honest with you, it doesn't change your life. It doesn't matter because it's not going to help you in any way, shape, or form. What it will do is it'll make you upset. It will rile you up, and that's why those kind of videos get a bunch of views. It riles you up. This video is here for the people who actually want to change, and not for the people who just want to watch this to make themselves feel good and make themselves validated for the fact that, to be honest, you're wasting hours of your life every day. Like, truth be told. And I get it. I was in the exact same spot as you, and that's why I can help you change. So first things first, accountability. What that means is not blaming external circumstances for your behavior. That's simple. There's no need to overcomplicate it. Basically, if you're blaming something else, you're not accountable. What accountability does for you is that it allows you to solve the problem. Because think about it, imagine in your head, all of those people who start blaming the companies and algorithms, what happens to them? Nothing. And that's the point. Blaming externals gives your power away to something else. Without power, you can't do anything. You can't actually change your circumstance. But if it's internal, you can change internals, right? You can't change anything external, but you can change yourself. And here's the thing. Scrolling isn't about pure, simple dopamine and algorithms. It's a deeper level, and it's tied to your identity. Now, I'm not going to go too much into it in this video, but accountability is the first and most necessary step into changing your identity. Because at the end of the day, there's a big difference between someone saying, oh yeah, I just ended up scrolling today, versus the guy who says, I chose to scroll today. Big difference. Because with the second guy, you're thinking, wait, if I chose to scroll today, that means that I could also choose to not scroll. I know this sounds like such a simple concept, but the action step that I have for you in this video is the next time that you catch yourself saying something like, oh, it just ended up happening, or yeah, my phone just was urging me towards it. Stop yourself, take a breath, and instead say that you chose to scroll. That it was your decision, it was your agency that caused it. That it's simple, but over time, that's what will actually change your identity long term. Take accountability in those small moments to get a big result in the end. It's not the company's fault, it's you. Now, I know this sounds like such a simple video idea, and honestly, it is, but you and me both know that in reality, it's hard to implement, easy to understand, right? You can watch this video, feel good afterwards, and not apply a single thing. What I help with is to help guys implement this stuff. And so if you're interested in getting some feedback, accountability, there's a Google form that you can fill out in the description, and I read every single one. So if you're struggling with the scrolling addiction, you want to stop, you want to build something, link in the description.